The Green Bay Packers could survive a tough loss on the schedule, but losing Micah Parsons may be something this team simply cannot overcome. What felt like a routine afternoon quickly turned into a nightmare when Parsons went down with a knee injury that now threatens to reshape Green Bay's entire season and the wider playoff race. Parsons had been dominant once again, disrupting the pocket and forcing Denver's offense to rush decisions. Then everything changed in an instant. As he planted to pursue the quarterback, his knee buckled, and the reaction told the story before any diagnosis could. The stadium fell quiet as trainers rushed over, and even opposing players paused to show respect as he walked off the field. The emotional impact was immediate. Green Bay held a slim lead at the time, but once Parsons exited, the momentum shifted sharply. Denver attacked, scored twice, and seized control of the game. By the final whistle, the score mattered far less than the growing fear surrounding Green Bay's defensive cornerstone. Parsons' presence has been the engine of this defense. His ability to pressure quarterbacks, erase mistakes, and elevate everyone around him is impossible to replace. Coaches can adjust schemes and players can rotate in, but there is no substitute for a game changer who alters every snap simply by being on the field. The injury also casts a shadow over what had been a promising championship push. Green Bay invested heavily to bring Parsons in, believing he was the final piece of a title-caliber roster. That belief was justified by his production and leadership. Without him, the margin for error disappears, especially with divisional battles and postseason games looming. A matchup with Chicago now feels entirely different. What once looked like a chance to assert control has become a test of resilience. The Packers remain talented, but the loss of their defensive star raises difficult questions about depth, durability, and identity. For now, the waiting is the hardest part. Fans, teammates, and coaches are left hoping for better news, knowing that the fate of the season may hinge on one medical report. If Parsons is gone for an extended stretch, Green Bay's road forward becomes steeper, harsher, and far more uncertain.